Hello everyone, my name is Tasin Haq, and today I'm going to talk about virtual reality, which is a topic in my assignment 2 of my subject New Media and Society. So let's get started. Let's start with the introduction of virtual reality or VR, and we're going to talk about how this media device changed people's life and affected people's life significantly. Virtual reality or VR is revolutionizing the way we're experiencing the world. From gaming and education to healthcare and remote work, VR is transforming industries and reshaping societies. Today, let's explore how VR works, its history, and its impact on our lives. So let's get started. So what is VR? VR is a computer-generated environment that makes users feel like they're inside another world. By using VR headsets and controllers, people can interact with digital spaces as if they were real. For example, in gaming, players can walk through fantasy worlds, battle enemies, or explore outer space. In education, students can visit historical landmarks or conduct science experiments, all without leaving the classroom or your home. Now talk about the evolution of VR. While VR may seem like a recent technology, but it has actually been developed for decades. In the early days, VR devices were either too expensive or had poor graphics, leading to limited success. But with advancement in computing power and affordability, VR headsets and VR became more accessible in the 2010s. Now let's talk about the early beginnings of VR. Let's take a quick look at the history of VR. In 1970s to 1980s, NASA and the military started using VR for flight simulators and combat training. In 1989, Jaron Lanier, the founder of VPL Research, coined the term virtual reality and created the first and the most earliest VR gloves and headsets. In 2014, Facebook, now also known as Meta, acquired Oculus for $2 billion, marking the biggest comeback of virtual reality. Now let's talk about the social impacts of virtual reality or VR. VR is not just for entertainment, it is making a huge impact in many areas of our society. Here are some key examples. As I mentioned earlier, education and training. Students can take virtual field trips, visit historical sites, and conduct science experiments safely. Surgeons use VR for medical training, practicing complex procedures without real-world risks. Let's talk about the healthcare and therapy, and let's talk about the use of that area. VR helps patients manage pain by providing relaxation virtual environments. It also supports PTSD treatment by gradually exposing patients to their fears in controlling VR settings. Workspace and remote collaboration can also be an option. For example, companies use VR for virtual meeting and employee training. Architects and engineers designs building in VR before starting the constructions. So it will be more convenient for them just before starting the new project. In conclusion, VR already transforming industries and shaping the future. However, as VR continues to grow, we must ensure that it is used ethically and responsibly. While VR enhances our experience, it should never be replaced with real human interaction. The goal should be always use VR as a tool that improves our life while keeping us connected to the real world. That's all for today. Thank you.